Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of GDDV 106 Development Concepts. My name is Synchronous. Guys, we're still working on week 7 here, a bunch of shorter videos this week. What we're taking a look at today is moving towards the asset development still. All right, guys, it's actually the next video when we're going to talk about actually creating an asset. I know, there's a lot of stuff coming at you here, but there's a lot of things that I like to have as kind of like a pre-roll to make sure you understand the concepts behind it. So today we're going to talk about the idea of finding objects. All right, let's get started. So finding the game object, we've already talked about the idea of being able to communicate, so utilizing send message or utilizing a direct reference through get component. All these things are options for us, but how do we actually find the game objects that we're interested in communicating with? There's a lot of different ways. Ultimately, we're going to talk about the use of triggers, but today I want to talk about some of the other options that are available to us. Particularly, I'd like to talk about the idea of GameObject.find based on the name, Object.find objects of type based on a type you're looking for, GameObject.find with tag based on a tag, and lastly, GameObject.find game objects with tag, so it's going to return multiple references to everything that has that particular tag. That's what each of these things do. Each of these things are about looking for a particular game object, and then afterwards we can use any one of the previously described communication methods to actually operate on the functions or the components or anything else that are located on those objects. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at those right now inside of Unity. Okay guys, here we are inside of Unity in Dev Concepts Week 7, super awesome, and I've only made a couple of quick changes. I just want to let you know right now there are people here doing some work. You might hear some banging, and I apologize for it in advance. Let's take a look at what we've done here. I've added in a single object that I'm calling the Finder object, and on Finder object we have the Finder script. Let's take a look at Finder script and see what it does. Super simple script. All I'm doing is I'm looking for an object based on the name. So object.find Synchronous happy, and that's the name of our sprite or the character we had there for our character. I'm then going through and doing exactly the same thing, GameObject.find game object with tag player, and I've currently got Synchronous tagged by player, and I'll show you that in 1 second. And then, even though this is terribly inefficient, I've gone through again and found it. I've gone through and found the game object Synchronous happy using the find function. I'm storing it within my object, and then I'm demonstrating the use of get component to access a particular component and set the color. If we head back into Unity right now and take a look, here is my Synchronous happy, that's the name of this character. It is currently tagged with player, and if you'll note, currently the color is whatever color I currently had it set up for. What I'm doing within the script itself is changing this color so the entire thing turns red. Watch what happens when I hit play right now. There we go. And boom, right away the head turns red, which is great. Looking for based on name, and we're finding ourselves Synchronous happy. Looking based on tag, and again we're finding ourselves Synchronous happy. And obviously the entire thing worked because we got the appropriate colors, which is awesome, guys. So this is a way that you'd actually utilize the find, like you'd go through and you'd find the objects you actually want to do stuff on. All right, I hope that was helpful, guys. If it was, let me know down below with a thumbs up, and if it wasn't, a thumbs down is perfectly fine. All right, this is for my students. I hope they're watching it, and I hope they're getting everything they need to out of this. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments down below, and if you haven't done so, please take a few seconds to subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone.